Right, so I'm just gonna do my review for today. Today was a pretty small day to for me. It's wasn't a lot going on, but I did have this daily level off of 226. So this is just sort of a multi-day consolidation and a break back above that level. So I just had an alert here. It got triggered, and I was looking for a second chance off of 226. So came back into 22,609 and then rebid. So I just got long for the prayer bar break. And I was just holding this. It came into the 90 MA and then rebid off of that, which gave me a newer, lower or higher low to place my stop against. And then it just sort of was having trouble at high of day. I felt like really should have gone here after it did another rebid off the 90 MA, but it was just struggling. So I exited half there, and then was holding the rest for the loss of the 90 MA, which we then lost. I was thinking that it could come into view up and then do a view up continuation sort of off of it, which is what it ended up doing and going quite a bit higher. But it's actually consolidated for a really long time and was really struggling. I was just looking for more of a momentum play today, and it was a zero point 0.6 or zero point 0.86 RVOL, so very low RVOL, and yeah, it just kind of was being choppier than I prefer. So this was a decent trade. Just didn't get really what I wanted out of it, but this was fine. And then the only other trade I took today was on Nvidia. So I saw this pulled right into the 90 MA. So this is what this looks like. Pulled into there on decent volume and then just immediately bounced off of the 90 MA prior bar breaks. So I just get long here and then it just yeah, comes into high of day. I really thought with how aggressive this was, it should have gone higher through high of day, but it wasn't able to, and it just sort of rolls over at the 90 MA. So I just exit here, and then it just dumps. And so, yeah, definitely got glad I got out when I did on this one. So this was a small-ish loss for me, and yeah, those were my only two trades today. I was looking at taking a trade on Serve, but didn't really give me any price action that I really liked out of it. So very small day for me. Um, yeah, selectivity was fine today. It was a an A or something B. There's wasn't really much going on. So light risk and light trades. The rest of the week, we have a lot of earnings with big names and a lot of Fed meetings and numbers coming out this week. So this week is going to be a lot of action in it. And it's also closing out the month of July, which I want to be very protective against my profits. I'm having a very good month. So just looking for the remaining of the next week to have bigger days. This see if we can get up to this 4082 level. Is be about an ATR for it. Actually looking to trade IBIT. MMM looking for a view up continuation after yesterday's or Friday's really big move. DXCM was choppy yesterday, but looking for it to be clean today for a view up continuation short. Serve kind of had a blow off day yesterday, so it did locate some shares here. They're pretty inexpensive. 10 cents for 50 shares. So those are pretty much my watches today. Tesla also does have this 3D consolidation. Justin's looking at, I guess, if it gets over this 226 level, so I just have an alert set there. And Tesla immediately up into this level. So it is making a big move. It only has 0.6 RVOL. Then I bet it's not doing much. M is selling. So I don't like anything off of the open. Guess I should throw Tesla here. So I think this 226 is a level that people are watching. So I could do this. I could take this as a second chance here. Didn't quite touch it, but all right, I'm gonna take that there as a second chance. So from a, yeah, I think a resistance level here-ish. 1302. Yeah, about an ATR is up there, so I think realistically, can it make it up to 235? I mean, it could. And I was thinking about kind of de-risking a little bit because it's only 0.8 RVOL. So I would like to see RVOL like continuing to increase since it's less than 1. Um, so I think I might de-risk, but right now it's not doing anything wrong. So I think I'll just let it see if it continues, ripping, and I don't need to do anything. Otherwise, if it dumps pretty hard, I might. And so what I'm playing on right now is I'm looking for this to continue to hold and really just looking to see if this 90 MA is going to be able to catch up to it so that it can do a nice pullback. But I would really like for it to get kind of extended and then pull back into the 90 MA. Yeah, I feel like if we get like a nice hitchhiker here and we really get this momentum coming in and then eventually come into a 90 MA bounce. Otherwise, Nothing I'm really seeing. Yeah, so this Tesla is looking like the best opportunity right now. Still low RVOL. I'd really be looking for this to break this 228.68. And I, this is not what I wanted to see at all. So let's see if this gets rebid, coming close to the 9 EMA. And I feel like this should have gone with momentum. And the fact that it kind of just failed on sort of a hammer, it's not really inspiring. Now it's getting rebid back up, and this does look pretty clean, but this is after the fact because it did not look like that. So I think this was I mean, you couldn't really take this as a 9 EMA, per my strategy at least. But we did get a volume pop on this, so I think we definitely should. So my NVIDIA alert just went off as well. So it's getting into this level that I feel like if it can hold, it can really start get to going. And then let's see, an ATR is like way up here. But I don't think it's going to be able to get to an ATR if this volume's not going to spike up, which it looks like it's not. All right, so it did kind of a breakout here, and you did get volume. It does like a second chance, and then should hold this area and go. And I think if it doesn't, if it breaks this area here, I don't know. I'm protected with the EMAs at this point, so I'm not going to do anything. And on the 2 minute, we still have VWAP. So definitely need some more time for the 2 minute. Yeah, so the thing about this is like it did a rebid here, but like we're already losing trend. So it's gonna need to really go here in order to keep a trend going on. But the thing about it is I feel like it's only 0.8 RVOL. I'm gonna see what it does here at the 9 EMA again. Right now it's doing an orderly pullback to the 9 EMA, which this is fine. My strategy is like I have basically three consecutive red candles that are each lower volume than the rest, comes into the 9 EMA, touches, and then rebids off of it and breaks through those candles. So again, it's not really doing that right now. It should have really came in, touched, and then gone, and now it's kind of ruined this pattern here. So I wouldn't be surprised if this sells off here. but it is rebidding. So now it gives me a level to stop out against. And we do get more volume. So again, this needs to go, and I would like to start to see this thing get some steam. So it needs to stay above this level. If it comes back down again, I think I'll just take half here. It's starting to struggle. I feel like it shouldn't be struggling this much. Back into the 90 May. And then my exit is very cleanly this double bar break here. Yeah, whatever. It's only 0.8 RVOL, so oh, this is pretty clean though. This is at 90 MA. This is a super clean 90 MA rebid here. So very aggressive. And this is also this daily level, comes back into the daily level. Each volume like consecutively lower, and then boom. Tape is really speeding up too. I want to see this kind of just rip. Keys are also pushing high, semis are pushing higher. This is yesterday's high of day. 2-day high of day right here. It's like multiple days here. So I think if it gets back above this level, like we should see some volume come in. And this thing should really start to rip. We have a nice trend here. We have the 90 EMA on the 2-minute, which is also above VWAP. So coming into the 90 EMA, and rebidding. And so I have that prior low off the 90 EMA that I can exit out on for a small loss. Which I've just got long Tesla. My 50s, there's a bunch of stacked bids. Trying to be a little patient with this. It is NVIDIA. NVIDIA is an aggressive rebidder. I feel like it's not necessarily great at breaking through new highs, but breaking through resistance levels, but it is an excellent rebidder. And tape definitely sped up here. So we came into 50s and then exiting here.